What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Black Friday upgrades. Black Friday was awesome this year. I bought two brand new 75-gallon tanks. We just showed you on the last video my rainbow community tank. So as you see, I bought some more cichlids. This is why I bought the 75-gallon because in the 60-gallon I didn't feel like they had enough depth, especially my Z-Rock. My Z-Rock would get chased by the sulfurhead peacock I have, and he's so big it was hard for him to get enough space to turn around, so he would run into the glass trying to get away. And this tank is much better, as you can see with the sand in it, or the aragonite in this tank, that I do have two tank bosses. One side of the tank, my dragon blood right there at the top, he runs the left side of the tank. On the right side of the tank, my red shoulder runs the right side. But I did have two FX6s and FX4s that were outside of the tank. Let me tuck that back in there too, because I typically I don't like seeing anything there, but as you can see, I mean, we got that space cleared up. FX6 down here, and then my FX4 down here. Plenty of filtration. Once again, guys, or sorry about that, over filter. Big fan of over filtering your tanks. So I bought a bunch of new fish since I seen you guys last. I had another Imperial Tropicals. Let's just go through some of these fish. All right, we got a OB. That's my favorite OB though, this guy right here. I got a new one too that's really beautiful. This is another OB. I kind of like him. He's kind of got like a ruby red, like a red shoulder, but he's solid white, and he's got a, there he is. You see that blue tint going down him? Beautiful. We're gonna go through them a little bit quicker though, guys. Down there is one of my tank bosses, the Dragon Blood. You see him running everybody off. It don't matter how many times a week I level this aragonite out, he's gonna dig that hole. It doesn't matter. Right there in the front is one of my blue Dragon Bloods. Beauty. There's my Lawanda in the back there, hiding. The blue neon I just got right here in the front. Beautiful. I don't know if I like this one better than the bicolor. I think the bicolor, I don't know, I've had the bicolor a lot longer, so I don't know if it's a fair assessment, but I love this fish. The blue neon's beautiful, but where's the bicolor at? Oh, he's right above him. I wish we could get a side by side, but you see that purple? Love it. I mean, the blue neon's beautiful as well, don't get me wrong, but I love that bicolor. Then we got the blue fire. I picked this guy up. His fin's a little bit nipped on. He's smaller though, guys. You can tell he's a lot smaller than the rest of them. But I got this guy at Black Friday sale. They had buy one get one, so I bought two peacocks and 4 haps. Check this hap out though. This is a Lake Victoria hap. Python Island. Beautiful fish. This is one of my favorites. He's like red on top, almost green in the middle, yellow, and then black on the bottom. Turn sideways for us, bud. It's the other hap I got. Beautiful. He goes from gray to solid black like that, and you see his tail's red. What a beautiful fish. There's my, on top, there's the Z-Rock. Yellow Blaze. Beautiful fish. Here's this one though. He's sold to me as a sulfur head peacock, and he's got a lot more yellow on top. Beautiful. Love this guy, but he's not very nice to the other one. I promise you that. It's the only fish he chases, but he definitely chases them. Oh, this is another one of my haps. Eastern hap, I think it was. He's kind of solid silver, but he's got a little yellow on him. Not a huge fan, but it just looks different, so that's cool. This is one of the new OBs I got. It's a baby. It's smaller. He's gonna look like that one though. I got both of those from Imperial. That's the yellow Jake. Beautiful. My last yellow Jake I had, guys, he was way prettier though. I mean, this guy's got potential, but he's also a small one. This is sold to me as a ruby red, and he was juiced when I got him. I mean, he was beautiful, but now he's the worst fish in the tank. There's the other boss, my red shoulder from Imperial, and you can see he's created a territory back there, and that's not a dead fish, guys. Can you see the reflection? That's my albino. So here's the situation. Last week I picked up 2 new fish, an albino, dragon blood, and this pink OB. Check this guy out, man. He is a stunner, and he's not even colored up because he's so small. They get picked on a little bit, but it's nothing aggressive. This one of my Eureka Reds is in here. Anytime I see their fins beat up a little bit, like that other fish I showed you a minute ago, I'll separate them for a couple weeks. Just let his fins heal up. Yeah, that one, that blue neon. Or not blue neon, but blue fire. He's probably going in there next, just to give him enough time to heal up. I don't want their fins being beat up. What else we got? Oh, there's one of my ruby reds from Imperial. See, he's got, look like he got in a little bit of a fight too. See that spot on his eye? Love this fish. Hard to come by. Nobody's got ruby reds. I think they got them on the website. That's my midnight right there. Beautiful fish. There's the other dragon blood, blue dragon blood. Look at that guy. That's a beautiful fish. Got him from Imperial also. Is that it? But yeah. Had the 60-gallon tank. And we sold it for 140 bucks. So, what a great deal. And the lady came, picked the tank up. She said her husband was going to catch fish from the ocean and put them in the tank. It was hard for me not to say something. I was like, just thinking, good luck. Good luck. I hope it works out for you. I'm just glad to see it go. And everybody's like, well, why did you sell the tanks? Because the tank was really good condition. Really good. But, and it was only 3 or 4 years old. But I'm just switching them all to 75s. I love it. Much more depth. I got 25 fish in here now. Minor aggression. It's not been too bad since I got rid of the last dragon blood. I haven't lost any fish. And I miss that fish, guys. This new dragon blood, which is also the new tank boss. He's got a little hump on his head. You can see it right there. And doesn't bother me, but that last one I had, his face was white. He was like more pink. This one I got from G&G. cichlids. The other one from Imperial. It's a super aggressive fish though. I don't know what's up with the dragon bloods. Last time I did cichlids, it was the OBs I was having problems with, but this time it seems like the dragon bloods seem to be the mean one, and not the blue dragon bloods. They get along great. They're about fifth, sixth in line, and it's crazy. You can tell exactly which fish is where in the hierarchy. Not just by color, but if you watch them enough, you'll know they only pick on the ones that are below them. If they don't mess with none of the big boys if they're above them. So it's just how it goes. But I'm really enjoying the peacock cichlids. I think everybody should do this tank. It's not something you should jump into initially. I think that you should have a few years under your belt and just be prepared for the aggression, because one day everybody will be doing fine, and then all of a sudden you'll come back and there's a dead fish. Like, it just happens so quick, and it's just something, it's part of the hobby. We try to minimize that as much as possible. I don't ever want a fish loss. But did I show y'all my Eureka Red, the other one? Where's it at? I don't think I showed y'all that. Oh, there he is. Beautiful. Check him out. That's a pretty fish too. He was yellow when I got him. Back there in the back. And he's slowly changed to an orangish red. Come up front and show off. You know you want to. Yeah, but the reason they have these nicks on them, and I'm sure it's my fault, I've added those two small fish. And you never want to add just a couple fish, but that pink OB was so beautiful, I had to have it. So I bought the albino just so I wasn't adding one fish to the tank. And yeah, they've been hiding. The one you see him back there in the corner hiding behind the filter. And he'll actually go up on that breeder net next to the glass and just post up. But I think he's gonna make it. I think that give it a little bit more time, there's not gonna be any major issues. The pink OB, which was hiding a lot, is out all the time now. So I think we're on the right path. But this is my second tank. I did buy some more Peacock and Haps. I had never intended on keeping Haps. I thought the buy one get one sale was only for peacocks. I didn't know it was a Peacock and Hap sale, and I had already paid for it. So I'm glad I went with them though, because I'm really enjoying a couple, especially those two Haps I got over there, that Python Island and the Uriri, I think it's called. But I probably butchered that. You can see. But the tank is beautiful. Looks like salt water. The color on these fish are amazing. FX6, FX4, nitrates are low. I was changing the water twice a week, but it wasn't necessary. I do about a 75% change on this tank once a week. Clean the glass, that's it. I don't even gravel vac. I mean, they do it for me as much as they sift. I do change the intake filters. I don't change them. I just take them out and rinse them in tank water and make sure, because they sift the sand constantly. You see the sand on top of all the rocks? They sift it constantly. My my red shoulder back there is sifting right now. But, and I love that about them, but they always rearrange the tank and they create territories. They're a bunch of bullies is what they are. But this is my second tank, guys, that I upgraded, and I don't plan on doing much more to this tank. I just think I don't have a lot of decorations in there. I might put some more river rock. I found those 3 in the middle last week when I got those 2 the OB Dragon Blood and the albino. I found those 3 rocks in the middle. I picked them up, took them home. So if I find more river rock though, I'll probably buy it all. but that's the only thing I plan on doing. Also, I'm gonna get rid of that old heater in there. It's not old, it's just I want the Ehi Jaeger. I really like that heater. It doesn't fluctuate much, so that's probably the only thing I'll be doing. What do I do for this tank? I also switched up. I'm not much for using chemicals at all, but I've been seeing on my groups that everybody's recommending cichlid trace. I was already using the cichlid lake salt, and I only put 2 teaspoons every week. But the cichlid trace is supposed to help with the color, and I've been using it. Can't tell a difference, but if it's supposed to be better for the fish, that's what I want. Alright guys, this is my second tank, which has also got that beautiful barn door. You see that piece of driftwood down there too. I was thinking about throwing in there. It's a big piece. Thing weighs like 30 pounds. Love the barn door, love the look. Just adds to the character of the house, guys. Love that movement. And I love a full tank. I don't want a tank that's empty. I love a lot of fish, so gotta do more water changes, but in the long run it's worth it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, let me know.